What's good, sneakerheads? Back here with another one. This one is almost like the Ark of the Covenant, like when you're gonna open it. This one is divine by certain people's standards. This one is a grail. This one is one that I've never had before. This is a first. Yeah, I'm just gonna get right into it. Like, I cannot wait to see what this looks like. Never seen one in person before, and that's really weird because I've seen a lot of things. I've seen one of ones. I've seen tons of stuff, but I've literally never seen one of these in person. I never seen the original one, and I haven't seen one of these. So, and I got lucky with it. So let's get into it. And because of what it is, I'm opening it with fire. Again, yes, I know. Again. But, you gotta fight fire with fire. And let's get into it. So, and a lot of people are gonna be like, what? Why are you doing that? But, those people need to live a little. Can't do everything. See, I was smoking a little bit. Can't do anything. You can't do everything by the book. So, as they say. Plus, I mean, I've kind of figured out after doing it a few times that that's like the easiest way to open up these boxes. To be honest with you, nice clean cut. Now they added a little plastic pillow in there for it, which I'm glad they did because the box on this side was kind of crushed. So, did you hear that music? Here, let's. Hey, what do you know? That one didn't cause a car wreck. Huh. Well, already starting off good with these. So, you see the box. You see that box, right? You already know what it is. Size 12, all day. I heard that these run a little big or a little small. It all depends on, who is saying what. But a lot of people say go half size bigger. Yeah, I'll get into that in just a minute. So I got a 12. I did try to go for a 13, but I didn't get it. So that's a little weird. But yeah, so let's get this one open for y'all. I'm going to open it towards you. Because, put on your sunglasses now. This one, I'm not sure what's going to happen when I open the box. But just put on your sunglasses. If you got any protection, put that on. I'm not talking about condoms or anything. Just, suits. So here we go. Wow. Alright, all jokes aside. There's the paper. It's got the Off White like logoing on it right here. It's like an inverted, deconstructed Nike box. And I kind of like this whole, it looks like it's written with glue. This Nike swoosh right here. It's got like the discoloration that you would have with glue and the clear. It kind of looks like super glue with like a stencil over it. It's pretty cool. But, you have the deconstructed Nike box, which is awesome. First layer of paper has the off-white striping on it right here with the off-white logo. And then you got the regular paper. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. And then you have the off-white shoe itself. There's that one. Come with the orange laces. Let's get the other one out. This is a grail right here. This is what you call a true grail. Both of the shoes have made in China on this tag right here. The left shoe is the only one that has the typical off-white tag, the little hang tag that says Off-White CO Nike circa 2017 zip tie. I guess that's when they made all those zip ties that they put on all the shoes. Now, it's actually kind of funny because there's a lot of people online that I see like that are asking like how to get this undone because they accidentally zipped it all the way down or whatever. But I wouldn't risk that. When it comes to these releases from now on, Nike, because of what happened with the original, the 10 collection, you remember that horrible thing where they dropped like all 10 of them. No, they dropped 5. They didn't drop the Ghost. They just dropped the other ones. Because of what happened with that, and believe me, I couldn't even get through half the time. They're not going to drop them on release day from now on. So, like with these drop like 4 or 5 days later on a shock drop. It's basically what they're going to do. And now that they're trying to fight bots, they're really going to focus on that. But I think mainly they're doing it to kind of give their servers a break. Because if they shock drop, bots aren't going to really pick up on it on the sneakers app because, they don't keyword or anything. And B, it'll kind of put it in the hands of the people that actually want it instead of just like hundreds going to one person and stuff like that. So, which is actually really cool because if it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't even have these. These went for $160. They're currently going for like $712. I think $680 or something was the last thing that I saw earlier today. This is actually the second Presto that is released in the collection. This shoe right here is the Off White Nike Air Presto in the black colorway. It's technically part of the 10 collection, but it's really a polar opposite pack. You have the black and then you have the white one, and that's what they're calling it, the polar opposite pack. It's, like I said, the second Presto to release part of the 10 pack, which is really weird because I can understand the 10 because the original 10, 5 and 5. But to say that these are part of it doesn't really make any sense. But whatever. I mean, it's cut the same way. Everything's the exact same about it with the exception of the colors and whatnot. You got the same mesh upper, which I was trying to figure out for the longest time, like what this was, like what this upper is, because it's got those holes and everything in it. It's just a heavily vented mesh upper. So that's pretty cool. The whole purpose of these shoes is a deconstructed kind of feel. So they took the basic design for all of them, which if you look under this tongue right here, you can see the normal Presto kind of tongue, because a Presto is just like a sock shoe. So you see the normal one. This is just kind of stitched on for looks. You see the little Presto bit right there, little plastic bit that they usually have on the tongue. But yeah, it's just a deconstructed kind of feel, like when Virgil, I can't even pronounce his name. His name's Virgil Abloh, 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 I believe, Lbloh, yeah. I always thought it was Virgil Abdullah, or Abloh, I don't know. I'm probably destroying that name, but you get it. His last name was across the bottom of the screen, so you can see it. When he first went into Nike back in 2017 to do their collab, he had said in an interview that he had just started with basically an X-Acto blade and just went around cutting up the shoes. He took the normal tongues and just cut around the edges, exposing this, because every tongue's got that, in the middle, and just slicing off the swoosh and everything else. Because, I mean, if you look at the Jordan 1s, the swoosh is only connected on two ends, So he pretty much just, like, destroyed that and just stitched it all back together, and that's where you get this from. And the funny thing about it is, Virgil originally wasn't even a fashion designer. And that's technically what he is now, a fashion designer. But he went to college to be a civil engineer. He got a degree for that. And then he actually got into architecture. He's got a degree for that as well. So he was an architect before he got into the fashion design industry. Which, if that rings a bell, that's exactly what Tinker Hatfield did. And it seems like most architects or ex-architects do extremely well in the fashion industry. probably because of what they did. They understand pieces that come together to, build a broader picture, and they understand, little things that shouldn't look good and how to make them look great, and, stuff like that. Kind of like interior designers and stuff like that. Their skills in that field can be used in a way that most people don't use them to create something that is more aesthetically pleasing, which is exactly like this. I mean, most people when it first came out were probably like, oh, I was one of them. I was like, whoa, that does not look good. But then you look at it more and you come to respect it. It's really weird, but that's with a lot of things. I mean, you look at it and some people see trash, other people see treasure. And I'd hate to say it, but a lot of people in these, they don't even see what they really are. They just see the price tag on them and go like that. They just see they can make some money, and that's the end of it. But there's a lot to appreciate in this shoe, and that's kind of what I'm getting at with that. It's just, you look at it and you do see a lot of rough edges and a lot of, things that shouldn't be, but why shouldn't it be kind of thing. You know what I mean? It just, I don't know. It took something that was already good and made it great. Made it part of a fashion, I guess. So, and that's the other reason why this is written right here. He had also said in an interview that the things that he couldn't deconstruct, he just marked. He just labeled, which is exactly what architects do in their books. They'll label certain things and, whatnot. So that's exactly what he did here. He couldn't deconstruct the air unit, so he just marked the air unit. And if you look at the Jordan 1s, it's on the heel. It's exactly where the air unit is. And you look at the one of the shoes, I can't remember which one, it says vulcanized on it, which is what the rubber is that's used. They can't cut the rubber, so they just say what it is. And that's brilliant. And it works. So, but the cool thing about these are, it's plain, so there's like no color in it whatsoever. It's very monochromatic. But you have the black, and then you have this exaggerated Nike swoosh right here. And this one's actually fully stitched on, unlike the ones with the the Jordan 1s and whatnot. But then the only little bit of color, because you got the black and white all the way around it. The only little bit of color is this orange tag right here. The Nike label. It's on the side of the tongue, which is, pretty much the Jordan 1 label. Right there. And then you got this. He just threw that on there, which, if you want to think about architecture or ordering materials or anything like that, that's how you get the hang tags. And that's kind of brilliant. You can do a regular tag, which basically already has the same look on the little bit that holds it. And you just make it cooler, And that's what it's all about when it comes to fashion. Just making things a little bit cooler. So, let's get this on foot real quick. I really haven't ever had one of these on my foot. I haven't had one of these on my hand. So let's get this on foot real quick, see what it's all about. extremely comfortable. I got to admit it. It is extremely comfortable. It's well vented. It's I don't honestly like. I'm a true 12, and this fits great. I mean, my lengthwise, it may be a a little bit bigger than what a true 12 would be, but I mean, it fits. It feels great. Like, I don't understand why. I mean, if you've got a wide foot, you might want to go a half size bigger. But if you just got a normal foot, I mean, stick true to size. That's what this is, and I'm not regretting it whatsoever. It does look like it didn't come with the green laces, though. It should have came with like the blue or the green laces. I mean, technically, there's not any blue or green on it, so at least some red laces or something. I don't know. Maybe some white ones. They'd look good with like some cream, like off-white laces, wouldn't they? They seem like they would. They should have thrown some of those in there, but orange and black, why not? You know? The tongue is a little bit weird. I mean, it's really square because it doesn't really go on there the way, because it's not a real tongue, I guess. It kind of just looks funny, but you can't really do a lot with the basic Presto look. You're going to have to add a little bit of something to it to kind of give it more of a flair, and that's exactly what they did with this. The bottom, as you saw, it looks the same as a normal Presto. You got the air right there. I wonder why they got 2 tags on the shoes. That's really weird. Here's the top of it. See, the tongue's kind of weird looking. Now, back on Virgil, he didn't actually get into fashion until 2009-ish. And he became an intern at Fendi. And, he interned alongside Kanye West. They both got into it at the same time. And what kind of jump-started him into creating Off White was a collab that him and Kanye did together. Now, Off White is based in Milan, Italy. That was created in 2013. And, in 2017, they did the collab with Nike. And in March, actually, a few months ago, he actually became the artistic director of the menswear collection for Louis Vuitton, which is actually really awesome. And he also has a kind of a collab. Well, not even really a collab. He's actually designing full-fledged furniture for IKEA. And that is going to be called Markerad. I don't know. It means like peace and something else in Swedish. And that's coming out in late 2019, mid to late 2019. So a lot of people are going to be looking for that too. But I wonder how expensive that's going to be, because IKEA is kind of known for cheap prices, but fairly good materials. So I don't know. That's another thing. I mean, would you say that these are part of like high fashion? Because Off-White, their shirts go for a few $100, and their pants and hoodies and stuff go for like $300-400. These are $160, but the resale market makes them high fashion $700-800. I think the original ones are actually upwards of like $1,400 to $1,700 right now. So, would you say that those were high fashion? Technically, I don't know. They're right up there past like Gucci and Balenciaga in price. So, who knows? But yeah, the white ones are coming out. At the time of this, they haven't dropped yet, but they're doing another shock drop with it. Hopefully, I can get a pair of those. If not, I'm happy with these. At least I got one pair and I didn't have to pay resale for them. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Were y'all able to pick these up? Because a lot of people copped. A lot of people copped because of the way that they dropped them. Make sure to follow me on social media. And you want to subscribe. Right down in the description box below, there is a poll. Click on that. And if it's not down there, it's in my social media, either on Twitter or Instagram. So make sure to go check it out. The links are down there as well. and click on what you want. I mean, for the giveaway, just click on what you want. It's going to be up there for a minute. I'm going to take it down probably about a week or so, and then I'll do the giveaway. You have to be subscribed, and that's about it. You just got to be subscribed. But yeah, you want to make sure to click on which one of those things, because when it gets down to it and I take it down, whichever one has the highest vote is what I'm gonna give away. So yeah, make sure you just click on it, whatever you would like, and we'll go from there. So I figure that'd be a good idea for a giveaway. That way I can see what you guys want, stuff like that. So that's for my 500 subscriber giveaway. A little give back to you guys. So what better way than on this video? I'm not giving these away though. I want these. I'll fight you. No. But yeah, so make sure you subscribe. Make sure you click that, and make sure you give your opinion and tell me what you want. And in about a week or so, I will actually do the giveaway. So just make sure you're subscribed. And I have another giveaway coming up at 1,000 subs. That'll be a little bit better. So yeah, check that out. Hope you enjoyed it. I got some more bangers coming, so make sure you subscribe for those. And if you want a discount code for your soul protectors, if you're able to cop these, it's also down in the description, because I know you don't want to destroy the bottoms of these. So go get some soul protectors, 10% off. So yeah, until next time, be safe. I will catch you on the next one. Peace.